All right. Hey, lovely souls. Thank you for joining me for this 3-pot picker card titled, How Are Your Enemies Being Dealt With for Underestimating Your Kindness? During this time, forgiveness and releasing resentment is going to be important so that you can get back to the soft skills within, so that you can see how maintaining these soft skills is actually going to be a strength, because a lot of times we'll experience 5 of Wands energy that's trying to take us out of our element. So I looked up the 5 of Wands personality, and this is some of the energy that was coming through. I did a reading, so if you got that really interesting pal, I'm feeling the solution is patience, because the energy I'm about to read you is so fast moving that it causes so much chaos, and you're being asked to remain calm when dealing with individuals like this. So here's the energy, and then I'll see you at your pal or pals of choice. I have problems with authority figures. I doubt myself. I cover up my insecurities by hiding behind a cold and prideful posterior. I fight my own insecurity issues. I am often in fight mode. I suffer exhaustion. I get overwhelmed and stressed by the smallest of changes. I need to be more patient with myself and others. I have a tendency to overreact and make things a lot worse than what it is. So that's that envy and jealousy coming up. You must, if you're watching this, you might be more at peace with yourself, and you might be noticing individuals who feel stuck in life in this 5 of Wands energy on steroids. And you're being asked to be very calm and patient and understanding when they are trying to bring their chaos into your peace, okay? I have a lavender candle lit to, spread the good vibes. Hopefully you feel it. But without further ado, I'll see you at your pal or pals of choice to figure out how are your enemies being dealt with for underestimating your kindness. Thank you for being present. Hello, beautiful pal 1. So the overall energy here is the Hermit in reverse. So what I'm picking up is channeling your enemies might be having a lot of conflict, and they may be wanting time alone, but the more time they want alone, the less time they are permitted to do so. It's as if their spiritual awakening is having to experience a lot of severe conflict on repeat with other conflictual people. They're being denied time to themselves. We have the 5 of Cups. So there's a lot of regret for decisions that they've made, And 5 of Wands. And honesty. So if you know what reading I'm talking about, particular reading, honesty in the 5 of Wands was there. But how your enemies being dealt with for underestimating your kindness, there's a lot of regrets. They're being faced with the reality of the choices that they've made. And like these 2 cups here, is energetically representing the choices that they do have involve them being honest. And either way, with this Five of Wands, any chaos that they have caused and that they're connected to, the choices that they have are about being honest with it. So your enemies do not have the leeway to keep making mistakes right now. They're being severely judged for how they have rashly made certain decisions. And whenever they stand next to you, they're compared to you. Because Pile 1, you're coming off as, the epitome and the definition of honesty. And these people are being compared to being very rowdy, very reckless with energy. And these three cups spill over. They've lost support. And the two choices that they do have is to do the right thing. They're in high regret because at this point, the only choices that they do have is to be honest. And they can be honest the easy way or the hard way. So what I'm picking up is how your enemies are being dealt with for underestimating your kindness. I'm also picking up, if this is not happening now, they're being toyed with. Yeah, they're being toyed with. And it could be in the relationship they're in. They could be in a relationship where unhealthy competition is at an all-time high. Let's get an additional card. I just feel led to. Their disappointment increases every time they see you. With the Nine of Cups and the Death card, Pile 1, you keep having these amazing rebirths over and over. And the more you rebirth, and the more you experience more pleasure, the more they're losing aspects of themselves. They're having great soul loss. They're having trauma bonds be created. They're highly traumatized, and they're not experiencing pleasure. They're really experiencing a lack thereof pleasure. And this is how your enemies are being dealt with for underestimating your kindness. Some are starting to regret ever meeting you, but they haven't seen the last of you. Sometimes you guys, when I hear like over-sexualized, over-hyped like romantic songs, from people who realize they messed up in relationships, it's just like, how about take some time to be with yourself, discover yourself, allow yourself to feel these uncomfortable emotions, because no one wants to know your romantic emotions right now. There's a big energetic shift happening in the world, and we all just want to live our best lives and move forward. And if you're still trying to repeat karmic cycles of toxic relationships, your emotions, as valid as they are not really being given the attention that you're seeking. So if you're part of Pile 2, this could be a love interest I'm picking up, strict. So your kindness was taken advantage of by some individuals, and they became extra strict with you. I feel as if they would create these unnecessary guidelines, so where you would constantly feel as if you're being judged, pulled apart, picked apart. And because you've taken your energy back, these people are basically trying to live by these standards that they've created that's just harming them, and they're seeing you free as ever. So there's a lot of restrictions in their life, and especially they're not able to communicate with you. So we're blessed with the Four of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and sensuality. So I feel, pal, too, you have put an end to creating karmic cycles where people would trauma bond with you through sex. I feel as if part of a revenge glow up you're having is being able to experience pleasure in its purest form. And I feel as if this person over sexualized you. I feel as if this person, they justified the way they mistreated you with the connection that you guys had sexually. So part of how your enemies are being dealt with for underestimating your kindness, they're going to know about you experiencing pleasure from someone who is helping you with this Queen of Pentacles build a brand. Whatever legacy you want to build, they're going to know about you being in connection. Even if I'm not saying it, they're going to know about you being in connection with the divine counterpart, who is not only helping your physical body heal from being over-sexualized in a toxic manner, they're going to know about you experiencing the purest of pleasures, all the while being able to live a life of luxury that you truly desire and deserve. And I'm also picking up that this healthy relationship is going to be very public. And with the Four of Swords, because someone across the street is in high regret over someone that they screwed over, having a major glow up. This person is constantly going to be at a standstill with you because they're not going to be able to get access to you. Even if you have children with them, they may be thinking, we have a child together or children together, I'll be able to get in contact with Pile 2. They're not going to be able to get access to you. But they are definitely going to be aware of you experiencing pleasure beyond anything that they would have been able to give you. And you're going to be experiencing pleasure in all its beautiful, most purest forms, Pile 2. And they're going to be able to tell, because the Queen of Pentacles, her skin is beautiful. Not only is she, it's like Pile 2, not only are you going to be able to experience beautiful, deep pleasure internally, you're going to be able to express your opulence externally as well. So whoever this is, they're going to have to sit back and eventually accept that this chapter, and they want it to become your whole story. They're going to have to accept that as much as they try to elongate a sentence in your book, that they are simply just a sentence. Okay? All right? Anyway, I feel led to get one card, you guys. Seven of Pentacles and Six of Cups. So this person is going to be called out for not having their priorities together. So we have sensuality and the Queen of Pentacles marking the energy of the Seven of Pentacles. And what this is telling me is this person They're a homosexual. And with the Six of Cups being represented by Four of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, you're literally going to be a distant memory to them. It's like how they try to become your whole book. If they choose to stay stuck, they're going to be known for pining after you. Yeah, you're the one that got away. How are your enemies being dealt with for underestimating your kindness? You're the one that got away. And never underestimate the power of being strong enough to break a chain of abuse. I feel this person could have really harmed you tangibly and intangibly. And this person is definitely having the biggest lesson they're learning is self-forgiveness and honesty right now. And no matter how much they want to reach out to you to apologize for the abuse, they're denied access to you in every way possible, even if you have children. That is it, pal 2. Hey, beautiful pal 3. Thank you for being present. So I'm enjoying the ambience of this beautiful lavender candle. And I feel like I'm just very relaxed. But your enemies are lethargic. They're being drained in every way possible. And their creativity, it's like they copy you, or they were copying you, but they're running out of resources to keep copying you. But literally, you were their source of inspiration. And for those who are competing against you, it's going to become a thing of the past, competing with you, because they literally are losing life force at a rapid rate. So I'm picking up health issues. Their health is being attacked in ways that it'll be very, I'm want a channeled message. Their health is being attacked. With first chakra, they do not feel safe in the physical world. So I feel as if these people, they try to either get sympathy from you, because they know you're empathetic, and it's like they created a very unsafe environment. And the fact that, the empath is out of the room, like I feel as if these people are surrounded by narcissists just like them. They're not able to have access to empaths at this point. I feel as if some of them want another home to go to because that sense of safety that you provided for them is no longer there. They're not able to attract other individuals who give them that sense of security. And I feel as if they took that sense of security provided them with before for granted. And now these people don't have a sense of safety. And yet they're going to see you walking around very, very nicely dressed, smelling good, doing things that they couldn't even imagine. You're going to be blessed with Pal 3, with opportunities that people would be like, how did you get that? Some people might even try to downplay the opportunities. Well, Pal 3 just looks nice. But the reality is there's a lot of nice looking people. They're going to be scratching their head. How did Pal 3 get that opportunity? Comparing themselves. I'm a nice looking person. And the whole time, it's like, I feel as if these people really try to make you feel unsafe in every way possible, and that is their reality. They will always look over their shoulder with the full card. For you, you will always be granted these opportunities where it's like, how did Pal 3 get that? This just doesn't make sense. How can someone be so lucky? Like the sun will always be shining on you. And for these people, they're going to be just looking foolish in every way possible because the decisions that they are linked to, it's just like, how are you in this position that you're in and you're making these decisions? So a lot of them are going to be losing positions of authority if they have them, because the decisions that they are going to be known for making, they're going to be viewed as dangerous, like with their reckless decision making. And with the Six of Pentacles, these people are going to be blessing you with a lot of abundance, because I feel these people try to keep you from your abundance. So you're going to be blessed abundantly, unexpectedly, and this may come as a surprise. However, people are trying to resolve issues connected to the chaos that they have caused for underestimating your kindness. And so you're going to be blessed with a lot of support to get things off the ground. Guilt is eating these people alive. And instead of them just simply saying, we understand that we weren't treating you right. You know, they don't understand how to shadow work. And the more you shadow work, this is a form of protection for you. They're going to, and it's going to send any energy back of lingering, residual energy of any traumas that they are responsible for causing. They're also going to be experiencing trauma that has not been experienced before and have no one to talk to about it. And they're going, because they're going to feel as if they're suffering in silence, they're going to be giving away a lot of their resources to make up for their wrongs. But, you know, this is just what they're being forced to do. Don't feel bad. Receive these blessings when it happens, Pal 3. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the message.